There you go.
So Kevin and Mike were the first Rumble? First Rumble of Rumble?
That's right.
Yes. Yeah, we had Rumble, the previous story, with two other more avant-garde musicians, I think. It didn't work out as well, but it got us organized enough to want to keep pushing. And then these guys appeared, and
We disbanded that anyway.
Because I'd heard about you guys, and she saw you two guys at Artland doing Rumble, you know, like, and she just came home and raving about it, you know, percussion and just really raving about it. And I said, yeah, I wish I would have seen that. I'd like to do something like that sometime. And that was almost a year before you, probably 8 months before you came over. And it was my dream come true. Because ever since I was 10 years old, I wanted to play percussion, and my mom and dad wouldn't let me do it in the house.
So Rick just joined 2 years ago?
Tomorrow.
tomorrow's our 2-year anniversary.
It might be yesterday by the time this is shown on TV.
Might be a long time ago.
Yeah.
What did you think when you walked in the door and saw Rumble for the first time?
Well, boys and girls, Marshall told me about this band who was getting together, trying to do something different.
Marshall told you about that?
Yeah. And he said they were trying to get something together. Would I come over and just listen to them and see what I thought? They were looking for a bass player. They tried all the other bass players in town.
We tried them all.
No one wanted to join this band, so...
Thanks.
So I pulled up to this little white garage. It was weird. I opened the door and there were all these colored lights and fog coming around the cracks of the door and everything. You know, and I opened it up. Before I heard a note, I knew it was what I wanted to do just from seeing everything. You know, and as soon as they started playing, I was sure of it. Brought my stuff the next day or something.
And took off. And you knew, like, from that moment on, there was no doubt.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was funny.
It seemed to click pretty right away. It was pretty obvious.
Yeah, that was.
But the ideas were all there a long time ago. Even though they were, all of us had a part of the idea. We just had to get together for it to become the idea.
What's your most exotic instrument?
Big bamboo. Big bamboo. The Burmese harmonica is right up there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It's the instrument played on the beginning of Slap My Bottom, which may be on the tape, but is on the videotape, but is not on the recording tape, audio tape.
Yeah.
Laundry tape.
Let's make that clear.
Bought it from Mike out in the alley. It's a Supro Deluxe Hawaiian lap steel guitar.
1955. Mother Pearl. Rare. Detroit. Benny. You didn't know that, did you?
No, taken off the bumper of a Cadillac in Detroit.
Yeah, that's right.
Used by Tommy James and the Shondells on the
Don Ho.
67 Mega tour. Yeah.
Sold to them by Don Ho.
Yeah, really. After the bankruptcy.
Now, Old Pictures was the first song that we ever wrote as a band.
Collectively.
Yeah, with no individual efforts at all went into it. It was completely a collective experience. That's the first thing about it. And when we were doing this, I feel like I'm hiding behind my refrigerator. When we were doing this, it struck us as such a nostalgic sounding piece. I myself was picturing postcards from the First World War of men kissing their wives goodbye, and these little pictures of boys running through cornfields. And we decided to call it Old Pictures after the feeling you get from digging out that box of pictures in the attic and looking through them on a rainy Sunday afternoon. That's what I have to say about Old Pictures.
That's good description. I think it's neat that it's kind of like the most emotional song we've got, and it's the only song we really corroborate on. I think that's an interesting thing.
Yep. It's always different every time we played it too. Just kind of too organic. And most of the songs are structured. So how it comes across, however we're feeling that night. Like right now, if we played it, it would probably be kind of silly.
It just sounded so much like an answer or an interview at the end of it.
We like it very much.
You think television offends people?
It offends me.
It offends me.
We certainly hope it.
Nothing against you people watching right now.
Yeah. Turn off your sets, quick.
But
It's too late!
They won't let us out of here. Help! Help!
How do you justify going to discos after putt-putt tournament?
Why? I don't justify it.
You say that vanishing hands about the bus people. How do you mean that?
These people that we call the bus people, that everybody thinks that dregs of society, might just be here for a reason. Now, I don't need to go into it any further than that, but they have an important part to play.
That was one of them now.
I keep several of them. There used to be this guy that walked around, he had a cowboy hat and bowed legs and real old jeans. And he just would stand on the bridges, and every time I'd drive over this one bridge, he'd just look at me. And I thought, well, maybe this guy knows who I am somehow.
No, it's more than, yeah, look.
And then I started thinking, what if this guy has been waiting for me to drive over this bridge? And then I thought, what if all these bus people are just waiting to give some message to us when we get smart enough to figure out what it is? The vanishing hand. Oh, I can't tell you what the vanishing hand is. I just can't do it.
That was it.
It just came through the roof.
edit that out.
This is what happened to the last person that tried to talk about the vanishing hand.
It actually revolves around the Invisible Hand Society, which is a group that's dedicated to bringing enlightenment to the planet Earth.
Hey, you told us you wouldn't start
Yeah.
talking about that stuff, Kevin.
This is based out of Waynedale.
Oh, the cat's out of the bag now.
H.P. Lovecraft was really into this when he talked about Cthulhu, but now that the wind's picking up in the sky, I'll stop talking about it.
That's why you've never heard anything
I
about
didn't
it.
think we were going to talk about that.
That's what I said. I can't answer these questions.
Hey, wait, stop the camera.
They call it Smallsville in the comics, but that's just because the mayor of Waynedale got upset.
We have a tape available. Beyond Decent is the name of it.
Okay.
More wine!
Good sit down.
For all you garage bands out there,
It's impossible. It can't be done.
We're not really doing this.
you want to make your own cassette tape?
What are we calling this? Is this our cassette album or?
Yeah.
This is the best underground newspaper in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It is the Waynedale Tabler. It'll give you the latest news, politics, sports, poetry. You can write in, you can ask a question. The address is P.O. Box 5229, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46895. We should get a thing to put over.
That's right, Bob.
Can we do that?
A thing to put over it?
Yeah, like, you know, the words right on the screen.
So where would y'all like to go from here?
So far, we've managed to cover all the aspects of what we're doing ourselves. We recorded our own tape thanks to, well, we haven't even mentioned Dr. Feedback, who's not here.
True.
Wow, our newest member. Yeah. The amazing Dr. Feedback, our sound man, and his name's Tom Temple. And he recorded the tape himself.
Mixes this live.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he is.
He's the only one of us that earns his money. I don't know if you can see me.
Hi, Lord. Just wave at the camera there.
See, there's a camera being on TV. This is our personal business manager, our agent, our international lawyer,
Get to work, you guys.
You can tell he's ready for it.
and our bodyguard.
Anyhow. Come on in, Brenback. You might as well get on this too. Turn around, wave the camera, Brent. Right there. Smile and wave.
Camera.
Buck the Wonder Dog. I smell it.
Every once in a while he disappears except for the smell. Hey! Out! Be gone! Aaron Dwayne, son of Rumble.
I wasn't there.
Get your drum stuff. Go get the drum stuff.
You're being on
Just
TV.
the
Tools and embraces cap.
This is an ad for tools and embraces. Zach's just back from a hard little league game.
Win or lose.
Happens every day. I don't know what they say. Oh, okay. You gotta sing it, okay? Whoa.
Part of Rumble's message, music can be happy. Big band.